Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome yet again, guys, to yet another episode where today we are going to be talking about how I failed to change my results, why I struggled so much to change my results. Have you ever been in a place, guys, where you just try so hard to change your results and you fail? You're trying to do A, you're trying to do B, you're trying to do C, and you're just failing to change your results. Guys, today we are going to discuss the main cause and the root cause of why I personally failed to change my results. Now, guys, I was in a position whereby I tried to apply different types of methods. Have you ever been online, guys, and they tell you, hey, read these things and you are going to be different, or apply these methods in your life and you are going to be different. Apply these different methods in your life, jump 10 times, guys, and you get to that certain point and you're also trying to do the same things that they're telling you, and you're just like, but this thing is not working for me. What's happening? And I found myself at that stage in my life, guys, where I was just like, I'm trying. Usually they say you're not trying hard enough. I was trying really hard, guys, and I just kept getting the same results. And I started asking myself, but what's really wrong? Why do I keep having the same results even though I'm trying to change them? Why do I keep having the same results even though I tried to change them? Have you ever found yourself in that situation? Like, why do I keep attracting the same results even though I'm trying so hard to change them? That's where I found myself, guys. And then I came to God, guys. My source is God, right? My source is God for everything that I do, guys. And I always direct you to there because that's where I get my information from, right? So I came to God. I was like, God, listen, I'm tired. I'm tired. If you ever got into God, guys, getting to that point where you're tired, like, I've tried this, but it's just not working. I've tried that method. It's not working. What is it that I have to do to change my results? Why am I struggling so hard to change my results? And God was like, listen, my guy, you see, the problem is you're trying to change external things when the internal things are still the same. And I was like, what? What are you talking about? Sometimes you get confused and like, what are you talking about? Don't speak to me in parables. For this one, don't speak to me in parables, right? Like, speak to me directly. Speak to me directly. There's this other meme that is there on the internet, and they say, come to me directly. Don't come to me through the corners or something like that. Come to me directly.
If you want to talk to me direct. Don't go through the corners.
So I was like to God, come to me directly. What are you trying to say? And God told me, it's like, you know what? External things can never fix internal problems. I was like, okay. External things can never fix internal problems. I was like, okay. Then God gave me this example, right? And I'm also going to give it to you that explained it very well for me, right? And God gave me this example. And it was like, let's say you have a printing machine, right? And you have a laptop and you have a printing machine there. Let's say you type out a document in your laptop. You type your document, you're done. And then now comes time for you to print. You print out the document, right? And when you look at the document that you have printed, you realize that, wow, there's a mistake here, there's a mistake there, there's a mistake there. And then you take an eraser. And then you take the eraser and you start to erase certain parts where there's mistakes. You start to erase there and you try to change the letters. Let's say there was a typo and you try to change the typo on the document that you have printed out, right? And then again, you go to your laptop and you hit print. And then the document comes out with the same errors. And then you take that same document and say, but I just fixed this. And you try to change again on the document. Remember, guys, you're not changing on the laptop. You are changing on the document in itself. And God says, you take the document again. You say, but I just fixed these problems. Why do I keep having the same things? And you take that very same document again. You keep changing the same things. You change there, the typos and everything. You go back to your laptop. You print again the document. And the document still keeps on, or the printer keeps on bringing the same results. And then you get frustrated. and you take again for the third time, you take the thing, the eraser, you take the T-Packs, you go there, you erase, you try to change A, B, C, D, you try to change the typos again for the third time, and it's like, and you tell yourself, you know what, for this time, if it doesn't change, I'm just going to get frustrated, everything. If it doesn't change this time, this is the final time that I'm trying to change these results. And you go there, you change the typos, you change everything that is on the document that you have printed, you change it on the physical product. You go back to the laptop and you print for the final time, and you're like, you know what, I am done. And God says, what do you expect to happen? And I say to God, I expect to get the same results. And God was like, okay, that's a very interesting answer, but why are you expecting to get the same results? And I was like, because I am changing a printed document instead of changing in the laptop instead of changing in the laptop, so that when it comes out, it's already coming out as a different document. And God was like, there you go. You have your answer. And immediately it hit me, guys, that wow, external things really can never change internal things. Because guys, look at it, guys. You are fixing external things, but you're not changing the typos in the laptop. For remember, guys, the document that is being printed is just a result of what is inside the laptop. Guys, so no matter how... Apologies for the cut off, guys. The camera somehow managed to cut off. But as I was saying, guys, no matter how many times you try and change the external document, as long as you don't fix the internal part of the document, you will keep getting the same results. Do you get it, guys? Me keep on going back to the printed document and changing the typos, changing the errors, fixing the printed document, and not fixing the document that is going to be printed in the laptop, I will keep getting the same results. This is why God says, be ye transformed by the renewal of your mind. Let us fix the mind first. Let us fix the internal, for the internal will produce the external. Do you get it, guys? The internal is going to fix the external, guys. So when God says, let you be transformed by the renewal of your mind, God wants to change the internal part, for the internal things can fix the external things, but the external things can never fix the internal things. Unless if you go inside yourself and you change the internal part of yourself, you are going to keep getting the same results. And this is the message that God was trying to bring to me, guys. And once God revealed that to me, guys, guys, I can only tell you of the things that God has done for me. Guys, it's been such a wonderful journey. Once you start to change the internal, the external part is just a result of what is going on the internal. As above, so beneath. As within, so without. Guys, guys, I'm just bringing this to you so that you can also go back, go to God, guys. God will give you everything, guys. And I'm not kidding you on this one. Just go to him, guys, and ask him, can you renew my mind? And here's another one as well. Sometimes we go to God and we're like, God, renew my mind, change the way that I think. And here's another one that God also gave to me. And it was like, my guy, listen, you want me to change certain aspects of your belief systems, when it comes to like goal setting, when it comes to acquiring wealth, when it comes to certain things. But how come when it comes to things of belief, or when it comes to things of religion, you come with your own thinking and you say, God, change these ones, But when it comes to my belief system about God and my belief system about how to worship you and all of that, those ones, leave them to me. They are sensitive stuff, you know. I'm holding them dear to my heart. You don't need to change that. That one, I'm fine. But when it comes to the other things of wealth and everything, you can change that. And God was saying to me, guys, that when God says he wants to renew your mind, he wants to renew every single part, even their belief system. Guys, if I could tell you some of the things that God is teaching me now, guys, I cannot even tell you now because I'm still trying to understand them myself, you know. So until I have understood it, then I can be able to bring it to you. But for today, guys, the main message I wanted to bring to you today, guys, is that unless if you change the internal, you will keep struggling to change your results. And this was the same thing that happened to me. Unless the moment I changed the internal, guys, the external was just a secondary to the internal. For the internal is the primary, and the secondary is the external results. But if you try to change the secondary part without changing the internal, guys, you're going to struggle to change your results. And that's the message I have for you today, guys, that listen, change the internal and your results, simple, guys. Everything else is just going to flow. Everything else is just going to flow because remember, the internal part is fixed. Guys, that's the end of our message for today. I wish we could keep on going. You know, maybe one day I'm going to do a live where we're going to discuss. Just let me know when you want us to do the live as well. And if there's any topic, guys, that you are interested in, or if there's any topic that you want me to talk about, do leave a comment in the section below, and I'll be sure to talk about that on another episode. So until we meet again next time, and as well, guys, I didn't welcome those guys that are watching this for the first time. If you're here for the first time, welcome to the channel. Feel at home. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Welcome to the family, and make sure that you subscribe, and see you again on the next episode. And until next time, ciao.